Give me an audio test as soon as you can. Hear audio. You hear audio, please. Stream cut. Yeah, I know the stream cut. It's back on now. You guys, give me an audio. You hear audio? Yes or no? Give me audio. Yes or no? Audio. Anybody hear the audio? Give me yes or no on the chat, please. Getting absolutely hammered in Matagorda. Absolutely getting hammered in the North Eyewall, Matagorda. Yes, got the audio back. Okay, we're back with you now on Starlink, full-blown hurricane. Hurricane now. Okay, just a damage report just came in south of me. Okay, winds 65, 75, 70 mile an hour winds now at Matagorda. Hurricane force winds at Matagorda, and I can confirm that. Mesonet site on the south side shows hurricane, yes, Mesonet site, 4 miles south here. Now, hurricane 75 plus at Matagorda. The eye is gonna come ashore immediately south of me now. Stand by. Yep. Guys, I know the streams are cutting in and out. We're getting hammered here, like crazy hammered. Hiding behind a building to, yeah. Yeah, I've already closed the other video, guys. Started a new stream. Just closed the other video, started a new stream. Yes, we're back. Okay, still at Matagorda here. So we've got a lot of surge. They got storm surge, other couple feet storm surge, and the eye is immediately south of me now, just south of me here. Yeah, and if I get away from the building, it's gonna be total whiteout. Yeah, I'll be out here in the middle of the parking lot, right? I'll try to face into the wind and. Yeah. The eye is right to my south now. It's coming in super, it's right here. The eye is immediately south of me. It's right here is the eye. It should make Matagorda look, it's slowed way down, guys. It's not stalled, but it's definitely slowed down. Winds are just crazy outside. Look at this. Looking to the west. I gotta turn just a little bit more to the left so I get out of this wind coming to the rain coming in the car. Look at that. This building right here is still blocking some wind. This Dollar General store. Look at the sign over there. It's bouncing. It's facing east-west. Power flash right there on the west side of Matagorda. It's not a power flash. Another power flash. Power flash is going off immediately west of me now. Winds are crazy here. The billboard sign is bouncing back and forth now. 75, maybe gusts to 85 here. Another power flash just west of me. It's probably trees hitting power lines. Is about 2 to 3 feet deep at Matagorda. The roads are covered now below the bridge. Where's that a little bit ago? Took another hard jog to the left. The ice is coming real hard to the left now. It's right here. It's just south of me now. My ears are popping like nonstop. They keep popping because of fluctuating wind pressure. Power just went out. Part of the building. One side of the street went out. Power went up, boom, back on again. The winds are getting really crazy here. Back north of me, more power flash, big power flash explosions now, north of Matagorda. Big, huge explosions, northwest of Matagorda. Power's on, back on again. Huge explosions again. Big explosions now. Power's on and off, on and off. Big, huge explosions, north of town and northwest of town. Wow. Damaging winds are definitely in Matador now. Gonna take no calls right now. Sorry. I'm in Matagorda.
Unknown callers.
Yes. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I hear you though. I got you. Who's this calling me? Oh no, I know. No, I know that. I don't want to do that because yeah, we'll talk about that later. I'll tell you why. Bye. Thank you, bye. Bye. Hurricane is due south of me now. About 15 miles due south of me. Losing power. Matagorda area. Storm surge is coming up in all areas. Yep. Nothing happened to Cybertruck. It's at home. 24 hours ago, wasn't even sure I was going to come down here. He wanted to make sure it was going to make a hurricane before it came down. Wow. The eye's coming up over me. We're going to go into... Oh, here it comes. It's about on top. It's 10 miles in closing. The north eye wall's 10 miles in closing. Look at this big jaw coming north. This big thing. Boom. Just do a circle here. There you go. That's the movement. North-northwest, just like the Hurricane Center said. Okay. Boom. Sargent's got 2 to 3 foot storm surge over there now, covering the roads, below the bridge. The center somewhere immediately south of me. Ears continue to pop here. It's right here. We got 75 to 80 mile an hour winds in the area. Still getting hammered. Huge winds just to my east here. Power's going off and on. We've had numerous power flashes in the city. Looks like Dollar General's went dark. I've told them out on this side, there's certain legs that totally went dark here. 2 or 3 big explosions. I call them explosions. Big, huge transformers, substations going off northwest of Matador, or northwest of this area. Huge, big green up to the northwest there. Matagorda, yep. We're gonna be in the eye in about probably another hour. The eye is definitely coming over us. It's coming up. It's just south of me now. Let's go to CC. Let's look at there it is. Look at the eye. This is the eye right here. I'm gonna see if we get any birds flying in, any seagulls flying in the eye. Wow, my ears are popping bad. Wow. Oh yeah. Come on up. We're waiting on you. We're waiting. Here we go. There's the northeast eye wall right here. See the wrap? Look at this wrap. It's just pounding in here. 85, 90 mile an hour winds wrapping in here. Look at all these winds right here. 75 to 80. The north side, northwest side, which it is. Gosh, Lee. Car's rocking. I'm pointing right into the headwind. If I have the car sideways, I'm really rocking now hard. I heard things flying through the air. You can hear sheet metal or signs, domestic signs. I think it's about to come off the dollar sign. I can hear the plastic shredding. You can hear things starting to break in town. You hear things popping. I'm gonna put you up here, guys. I'm gonna put that up here and let you handle that. Full onslaught here. Boom. It's just southwest of me. Southeast of me now. It's the eye's just south of us here now. It's not far away. Oh my gosh. I got 52,000 foot echo tops back to my southwest. That's just nuts. 50,000 foot echoes in the northwest eyewall. Yep. Let's work on 80 to 90 mile winds. Back southwest of me in the northwest eyewall is vicious. Okay, let's do this now. The ditch is filling up full of water. Got 2 dips here. Can't see the second dip. Look at the water, fresh water flooding. Let me turn the camera down. Look at the fresh water flooding in front of the car. Wow. Look at the water. Look, that's fresh water flooding. It's not bay. It's not bay water. It's fresh water flooding. But the water's coming up. This whole area, the water's coming up in the canals. It's coming up everywhere. The eye's immediately south of me. Storm surge is to the east over at Sargent, and it's coming up in all areas here. Water's rising. Power's out in parts of the city. Like the east side mostly doesn't have power. West side of the highway does. Oh, it's spinning like a drill bit, guys. This thing is like a buzzsaw. The airs continue to pop. Feels like you're in a plane and your ears are about to go the next level, and you're waiting for the ears that you know, yawning and waiting for the pop to happen. It's just constant pressure. Pressure's falling rapidly. The eye, my best estimate now is the eyes, center eyes 20 miles, almost due south of Matagorda. Eyes about 20 miles due south of Matagorda. Pressure falling rapidly. The winds are continuing to increase now. Where I go from no heavy squalls to no rain, it's 7 miles. If I go 7 miles south, I'm out of the rain and out of the heavy wind and rain and wind. 7 miles. The eye wall's coming in now. This is going to be the worst part. More and more part of the town is going dark. I've got water. It's getting very deep now. Look at this water here right below me now. Wow. I'm gonna move you guys here. Just stand by. Watch this. Look at the water. Look at the water in the ditches here filling up. I can't imagine what the canal is back south of me. I know it's got to be deep. Because the water is pounding. The water's surging in because the water's coming in like this. The water is surging in. The sergeant over here, they got deep water, 2.5 to 3 foot. And the water's wrapping around the hurricane and surging in. All these areas east. My winds now are really strong now. My winds are really, really strong now. Again, big burst. Right when you get on the eye wall, right when the eye wall is about to come over you, where you go from real heavy core to totally clear skies. That's when you get the most violent winds. Gosh, we're almost out of the, going to be in the eye very shortly now. It's getting closer. We're going to celebrate the eye here in just a minute. Wow. Gosh. Man, I don't want to tell you guys, it's almost like this thing doesn't want to come ashore. It's only 1:30 Central Time, 1:38 Central Time, Hurricane Beryl, just south of Matagorda. We're in the North Eyewall right now, Matagorda. It's coming ashore just south of us here. Matagorda's here. You got Sargent off to my northeast. They're getting massive storm surge in here, which is expected to the east of the eyewall. This is where the big storm surge is coming in. 4 to 8 feet of storm surge, 4 to 7 feet, excuse me, area. This is going to be the back western eye, kind of the eyes right here in the center. The back eye wall's like this, and the front side's coming in, and it's slowly lifting to the north. I hear stuff flying through the air again. This pole's bouncing really hard now. Plastic's ripping off this pole. The part of it, you see the pole, I don't know what was attached to it. Something's broke off the part of the pole. Once it gets dark, you're not gonna see anything. Get my wife, Kathy's calling now. Yeah, babe. Hello? Yes. It's coming in. It's right here. I mean, the worst is right now. And then just the eye will be over me. And No, no, honey, you can't do that. It'll go to zero. You won't make out nothing. You'll go to zero. It's honey, the stream's up. It's live. The stream is live on YouTube. It's live. Yeah, honey's been on for 20 minutes. Yep. No, it's on. It's been on for 20 minutes. I closed that other one down and I restarted it. Just go back to it. It's on. Okay. Bye, babe. People are still waiting on that stream. I'm sorry. I'm live, baby. Yes, I'm live. Golly. You can't get more crazier than this. All right. So far, it's still controlled chaos here in Matagorda. The eye's just south of me. Winds, we've had winds 75 to 80. Measured 75 just south on the mezzanette site, just south of me here. The water's getting so deep now. I've got what do you want to call it? I've got water. Look at the water. It's coming up on both sides of the road now. This ditch here's got about 3 foot of water, and that over there's got about 3 foot of water. It's coming up both sides of the highway. More power flashes right on the west side of town. We're right in that north eye tuck. There it is, guys. We're here. Boom. We're in the eye, coming in. Won't be much longer. There comes the eye. My ears are popping really bad. Gosh, I can't explain. My ears are just like crazy popping. Golly. Feels like so much pressure. Okay, guys. Okay, my car's rocking. Guys, I'm going to go south. I'm going to go south here just for a little bit and see if I can't get into this crazy wind. Let's get down here. I'm going to try to drive south about 3 miles, 2 miles. May not be able to make it. Water's deep. Whoa, boy, the water's deep there. Golly. Foot deep. Oh, more power flashes. Big power flashes. West side of Matagorda. Debris. My ears are hurting really bad. Golly. Pressure's falling rapidly. As the eye's coming, it's coming toward us really close now. Wow. Gosh, this thing. It's like it's got lots of water on the road now. Palm trees leaning southward like warp 9. I mean, the winds are just screaming out of the north now. Northeast wind. Look at my wind now. I was out of the northwest, and then my winds, because it's dragged back to the right a little bit, I've got like a northeast wind. Winds are about approximately 20 out of the northeast. Circulation's coming up from the south. I'm gonna be in the eye pretty quick. So Matagorda, the eye is just south of us here. Coming north. It's coming northwest, still in the massive core. Yep. So occasionally having power flashes, most west of town, mainly on the west side of town. Wow. God, these trees are crazy. Wow, look at this. Can't roll the window down here. Oh, let's see, how can I do this? Maybe I can do it. Look at this. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. I got sheet metal. I got power lines. I got too many loose things right here in this area that'll come off. Got people hiding under the canopies. That's the road that goes. Wow, this ditch is full. That's the bridge. Car over there. Oh, wow. Okay, this is nuts. Look at this. Ugh. Okay, so this is the worst winds, guys. I'm right on the edge now. Whoa. Canopy's rocking. It's got to hold on. One in downtown Matagorda. Golly. I'm on the north end of the bridge, is right here to my left. Now the wind, guys, the wind here is absolutely insane. I'd say 80 plus now, 85. The car's rocking violently now. The eye wall is about, the edge of the eye is about 2 miles south of me. I'm just getting pounded here, but like 3 miles south, it's like maybe the wind's gonna drop dramatically. Getting absolutely pounded here, Matagorda. The eye is immediately south of me now. I'm getting just mega pounded. Right here's the edge. It's a hurricane. The wind screaming. Uh-oh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna be quiet. Listen to the wind. I got the window down. It's screaming outside now. The north eye's really bad. 85, maybe 90 now. Car shaking really violently now. The winds are screaming. Total whiteout. Debris flying through the air. Things are coming off the roofs or something. They've got flying debris now in Matagorda. Things right here by me. Signs are breaking off the building. Fire flashes. Yeah, babe. Everybody, I'm off and on here. We're getting hammered. Probably 80, 85 at times. I got debris flying through the air horizontally now. Tree limbs are breaking off, and I got debris ripping off buildings now. I'm in Matagorda, Texas, the North Eyewall. Oh my gosh, we're getting absolutely hammered. Debris ripping off the buildings. Starlink's up, the Cat 1, maybe Cat 2. We're getting absolutely hammered here. Hang on, everybody. Here it comes. Gosh, I'm in this North Eyewall. It's like hammering us here. Look at this thing. Right where the edge is, right where you go from constant storms of the deal. Look at this outside here. This thing's got stuff's ripping off this building. Look at the power lines up here. They're just screaming. I'll be quiet. You can listen. Boom! There it goes. That's it. That was the big one. That was it. Oh, it's back. Another. Boom. Out, in. Boom. It's off again. That was it. Matagorda, the power's out. We're done. It's gone. It's power's out. Here's your popping hurricanes just south of me now. We're in the North Eyewall, Matagorda. We're getting absolutely pounded here, Matagorda, Texas. Oh my ears. We've been in this thing now for, I'm gonna guess, an hour now. Just get absolutely pummeled on this North Eyewall. Look at this thing, it's hardly moving. It just keeps reforming, this convection just keeps reforming and coming up over us at Matagorda. You can't get any more crazier. I'm gonna put you back in the deal. There you guys go. Let me turn this other way, hang on. No power, we're out. Hang on, guys, we're getting. When you think it's gonna get worse, it is. Stand by. Let's got a report from Sergeant Chasers. Water's entering. The storm surge is so bad at Sergeant. Chasers got water entering their vehicles at Sergeant. We're getting the storm surge is now surging into storm chasers over at Sergeant, going underwater. Matagorda, winds are screaming here. Yeah, Starlink's hanging in. It's taking a licking, and it's still transmitting. We're getting absolutely hammered here. Now, Sergeant, back to my east, about 20 miles, big storm surge. Oh gosh. Poles are about to break. Oh my gosh, I got poles in the parking lot that are bending like back and forth. Metal poles about to break. Scared the bejeebers out of me. Gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Because I'm gonna move. I don't like where I'm at a lot at all. I'm good. Hang on. I don't like where I'm at though. Missile debris. Look at that stuff flying. Power lines. I got awnings flying. I got more crap in the air. This is just nuts. Nope. It's raining so hard and the wind's blowing so hard, it's winds pounding the back of the car. Getting absolutely just, there's power lines right there above me. Or not over me now, but were. You can see right up there, power lines. I'll take you off the holder here and I'm gonna show you what's going on. Guys, it's taking forever. This band, until this heavy precip band gets past me, we're getting pummeled. Look, got little eddies, little eddy vortexes in the north eyewall. Don't have really good radar data here, but I mean, you know, relatively speaking. Gosh, look at these winds here. This is just, yeah. Guys, 100, it shows overhead. We're shooting up pretty high though. We're probably at 10,000 feet or so. 105, 108, 109. Bunch of 100-mile-an-hour winds right above the surface. We're just, you know, they're not quite getting to the ground, but still the north eyewall, 60 dBz core. Wind 70 to 85 here. Occasionally flying debris. I know it's going off. Just bear with me. We're good. We're still in the eye. Rain at all. It's just not far, 5 miles south of me. There's no rain. The eye, we're going to get in the clearing. At some point, we're going to get partly cloudy clearings coming north. We're getting the eye. We'll go outside and we'll be able to see the stars out here at some point. That's high risk over there. Let's go to a different scene here. The entrance to the bridge. That looks crazy. See the palm. There's some more palm trees. Still no luck in the clearing line coming north. These guys are going over that bridge, I don't know. Yeah, he's stopping. He's gonna go over that bridge and he decided to, there we go. There's a guy up here about to go over the bridge and the winds they're sideways, the bridge. They're 90 degrees that bridge. I wouldn't go over that bridge. Now he's backing up. Say the winds are too high. People are wanting to go south to get in that north eye, get down on the eye, get out of this heavy wind, but the winds are 90 degrees to that bridge. That guy's flashing his lights telling them no, this guy's backing up off the bridge. You don't want to go over the bridge with 90-mile-an-hour east winds. Bad, bad, bad. Nope. It's looking south. Matagorda, the city of Matagorda, to go over the bridge down to the lower level, back to the water. Can't do it. East winds, the clearing, this band is not moving. Cars walking violently again. I'm saying 80 plus now. 80 cars rocking violently, very violently now. Just had a piece of a tree just broke off next to me, landed in the front in the driveway right in front of me. Big limb just broke off. Yeah, there it is, right in front of me. Right. People want to go the other side because they're probably wanting to see if it's going underwater, and I'm sure it is. There's debris all over the highway, the bridge. That's a local. He's not a chaser. That's a local. He's wanting to get over the other side, probably check on the house or the fishing village, you know, a shrimp boat or something. See if it's going underwater. There's big storm surges from here eastward over to Sargent. Airs continue to pop. Oh, wow. Gotta look at this, guys. Look at the flying debris. More tree limbs breaking off, flying horizontally through the air. Yeah, wind's picking up. It's really, gusty around that hurricane. I'm still not. The clearing is about 2 miles south of me, where you go from these 80 mile an hour, 85 mile an hour winds to no wind at all. It's like 2 miles south of me. I'm right on the edge of the eye. I'm in the north eyewall. We're gonna go from total madness to like nothing and partly cloudy at about 3 miles. But you gotta be really slow. It may take it another hour just to crawl those 3 miles. Here we are. Look at this, guys. Look how close that is. Isn't this nuts? Wow. Here we go. It's coming in. We're gonna nail it. Matagorda is gonna be landfall. It's my gut. We'll see. Hurricane Center. It's coming in, guys. The eye's coming in right now. This is where we got partly cloudy skies right here. Probably have some geese circling in the eye wall. Yep. Here it comes. Here comes the eye right here. The center of the eye is coming in. I think pretty sure Matagorda here. Yeah, Matagorda is going to be probably landfall is what I'm guessing. We'll see what the official forecast Hurricane Center says. It's going to be close. Somebody else is coming over the bridge. Gosh, I'm getting hammered. This wind, it's like so close, guys. Look, isn't this crazy? It's like total madness right here up on this line, right? And you go like right here, and you're probably below 30 miles an hour. And you get down here, and you're almost calm, maybe 10 miles an hour. So it's like 90, 50, 30, 20, and then down here is calm. That's how close the madness is. Car's still rocking. 5 miles south of me, there's no precip. Virtually, probably not much wind. The wind's it's 90 degrees parallel to this big guy. Damaging winds now are at Wadesworth, Placis, the Wadesworth, getting your in Matador. Yeah. Storm surge will really come in hard, especially here eastward. It's already in. Okay, I'm going for. Okay, just pretty soon we'll have Wow, another big burst. It goes from like 40. That's what happens in a hurricane. Right when the eye is about to come over you, you'll go from, 40-mile-an-hour wind sustained, and then you'll burst to like 85, and then 5 seconds later you'll be back down to 30, and then back to 70, and then back down to 40. And it does this for it'll do this for the next 45 minutes or an hour. The next 45 minutes. Yeah, power outages, I'm sure, is pretty extreme out here. Talk to me. Talk to me. What happened? I know. Somebody tried to go over the bridge and they came back backwards. I think it's trying to flip cars. I mean, 4 miles south of us, there's no wind. And the eyes just, we're in the north, we're definitely in the north eye wall. Maybe almost in the northeast eye wall. It's like 3 miles south of Matagorda. Yep. It's going to come plumb over us. Yeah, Matagorda should be official landfall here shortly. Maybe in another hour or two. Let the center of the low pressure come right up over us. It'll be about another hour or two. It's about 20 miles south. It's probably dead center. Does that look right to you? Where do you put the center at? Yeah. Right, it's straight south of us, like what, 20, 15 or 20? I got like 20 due south of us. Yeah, are you're on the north side or south side of the bridge? That's where I'm at too. I'm right here at the bridge just waiting. There's about 8 cars here. Apparently, the guys, chasers over east, Sergeant were getting water in their vehicles. Off Corpus's radar, getting, this is insane. It's not reaching the ground, obviously. Getting 100 to 122 mile an hour winds now at about 8,000 feet. Well, the hurricanes don't like to move ashore. You know that. They like to stay over water. But they'll get nudged at some point. Aren't you glad you stayed? Told you. Yep. It's here. Thank you. Bye. It's amazing. Okay, guys, it's doing that really weird stuff now. It's about to go from madness to something calmness, maybe. Yes, can you deliver a pizza to the Matagorda Bridge? That'd be great. Farm Room 283, Beach Road. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Take it large with Canadian bacon. Might throw a little pineapple on there, get a little Hawaiian mix going on. Yeah, crust please. A little extra crispy. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, we're about to go on another adventure. Yes, exactly. Yeah, Nebraska's been pretty hot the last 4 or 5 days. They are improving. They're still gusting though. Hang on. I still got precip just south of me about a mile or two. Let's give it up for the National Hurricane Center, man. Over the last 10 days, this thing has been a bear, right? The hurricane track, their intensity forecast has been pretty damn good. Yep. Yeah, Hurricane Center did a really, really, really good job. Wow. I'm in a little eddy now. It's getting crazier. Yeah, it seems like to me it's come to hurricanes. It sounds stupid, but I mean, they'll eventually move on shore. But a lot of times you get what's called compression as the eye tries to approach the coastline. You get this compression where the eye doesn't want to move on shore, and so you get this little compression going on. Sometimes it'll slow down, and sometimes you'll get this. You'll see the eye like get squashed, like friction. It doesn't like to come ashore. It's gonna do it. Yeah. Getting hammered. Guys, this tree, probably trees. I don't know what blew up, but it's probably trees fell down on some power lines, I'm sure, and then it popped the transformer northwest of town. Matagorda is a big, huge green boom. I'm sure it was a substation. Our main feeder line came down. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a local. Look what he's doing. He floored it. He's mad. I don't know why. He's mad at the chasers going over the bridge. And the local just floored it, almost ran over a chaser. I mean, come on. Seriously? Wow. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, that was crazy. You saw it live. Well, I told you, you never. Yeah, the car's rocking. Yeah. Wow. I'm not sure what's going on top of the bridge here. The guys, I'm not sure what's happening here. Huh. Why is this guy backing up? Yep, I get it. Not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with that situation. Shit. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, everybody's backed up on this other side. Let's see what happened down here. As if the water came up. That might be what's going on. Maybe the water. Huh. Not sure. Winds are high on the bridge, I can tell you that. So gusting over 80. So power flash south of us. Yeah, been lightning. Oh, it's probably this power flash, I guess. No, it wasn't. It's just another storm chaser with a lot of lights on his car, like overheads. Oh, that's what's going on. It's the water. The water's lapping up on the road. The storm surge is right here. Okay, I got it, guys. The storm surge is right here. That's what's happening. I get it. I see what's going on right now. The storm surge is right here. That's what's going on. It's debris. It's the debris in the water. Here's the storm surge, Matagorda Bay. I got it. It's crazy, buddy. It's bad. Here's what's going on, guys. So the storm surge on the south side of the bridge of Matagorda Bay. Look at the water. Look at all the debris. The road's impassable. This is water coming in from the bay. This is on the south side of the bridge now. Let me call somebody. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm stopped. If you watch my live stream, I'm across the bridge on the south side. The storm surge is coming. It's on the south side of the bridge. The water and debris is over the road. I got debris about, I don't know, foot deep across the road here on the south side of the bridge. The bay's plumb up to the bottom of the bridge now on the south side of the big bridge. And on top of the bridge, the winds are gusting about 80. No, it is. Look here, look, I'll periscope you. Hang on. I'm gonna FaceTime you. Look.
I see that the bridge. It's got water coming.
Look, let me show you.
I believe you, Jeff.
Look,
Hold on,
look,
let me
Eric.
get out of here, buddy. Let me get out of here and I'll look at it.
Okay, bye. Yeah, there's some water, guys. This storm surge is coming up. So weather service, I mean, look at the water. It's running over the road. This is the highway to the Outer Banks. That's why that's why about an hour ago, when you tune in, an hour and a half ago, that's why I was down this road about a mile, and I said, nope, the water's rising. I already could tell it, and I knew with the hurricane coming, it was going to go over this road. I turned around and went back on the north side of the bridge, and this is exactly why, because this is a storm surge coming in. Look at the water. The wind's out of the east, down at probably 85, gusting to 90. And the storm from the bay side back to my east-southeast is surging on both sides of the road now. It's impassable. And I've got white caps and surge over the road with huge amounts of debris. We have storm surge and debris. I'm going to send a tweet to Weather Service. I'm sure they're watching the stream. Did it another way. Send them a picture. Hang on. Everybody just stay with me here. I'm not moving, not driving anymore. I'm stopped. And if I have to, I'll back up the 100 feet and get off this situation here. Stand by here and do this real quick. This is the south side of a bridge at Matagorda going down toward the beach. This is the south side of the bridge, inundated with about 2 to 3 foot of water and debris. Yeah. Wow. Comes to the Weather Service of Massachusetts. Stand by. Wow. I don't know how deep that is, guys, but it's deep. That's nuts. Okay, guys, just since weather service a message, this is a pretty bad storm surge. Gosh, look at that. That is, that's going to be the, gosh, what do you call that? That's going to be the East Matagorda Bay, but it's going to be the western edge of the East Matagorda Bay. So you know where I'm at here. Here's the road. This is East Matagorda Bay. So the winds are out of the east, northeast, right? So it's a hurricane's coming up from the south here, about 10, 20 miles. The winds are out of the east at about 85 to 90. So all the gulfs come in, and then the winds are east, and it's taking the East Matagorda Bay, and it's shoving all the water westward across Highway 231, which is south side of the Matagorda Bridge. Right here's the bridge, intercoastal. That's where I'm at right now, is right here in the water. It's to right here from the East Matagorda, the East Matagorda Bay. Is storm surging westward across Highway 231 into the eastern part of Matagorda Bay. Over here, the standard Matagorda Bay, right? So this is the east and that's the west, I'm calling it this example. And this is the 231 across there. That's what's going on. Intense storm surge going across Highway 231. Pretty intense with the debris flow, seaweed and other things going across the road. It's pretty ridiculous. This guy's truck's right here. I'm not gonna pass him. I'm just trying to see if I, God, that bay's already over here. Wow, that's nuts. Look at all that seaweed and yeah, that road is deep and that water's probably 1 to 3 feet over the road. Intense storm surge. Yep. Thanks. Yep, the eyewall. Let me check the eyewall. Yep. Yeah, the eyewall. The north eyewall's coming up. The center of the circulation now. It's still south of me. I'm not going to get, obviously I'm not moving. And yeah, it's coming north. We're going to be in the partly cloudy skies here real soon. The eye's coming up. The eye is due south of Matagorda. 15 miles is the dead center of the hurricane. 15 miles due south of us. The eye continues to come up. I got white caps on Highway 231 south of Matagorda Bay. The East Matagorda Bay has storm surge to the west and now surging into the western power flash, huge power flash south of me. I'm sure that's high water getting into substations south of me here. That's exactly what's happening. You get the water, it's getting high enough, the water's rising, continue to rise, and it's getting into the substations and the power, lots of debris flying back to my south here. That's exactly what's happening. I'm gonna wait for the eye to calm down, to get the high winds past me. It's slowly itching. You can tell the winds are still brutal here, right? So, but this is the super brutal stuff. This big northwest flank here, all the way around. This whole thing's like brutal, right? 80 to 100 mile an hour winds in that north eye wall. You can see the storm surge across the highway here, and then the dead center. What I can tell right now is about right here, lifting slowly due north is what I can tell. It's moving north-northwest. It's going to come right over Matagorda. It's going to be within 3 or 4 miles. We'll see. It could start moving to the northeast, or it might come due northwest. It should come right over Matagorda. It's not that far now. It's really not far at all. Let's go to, yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's just about on top of us. There's all this water, and the wind is even at 20, 30 miles an hour. It's going to get you that, a lot of, spray going on, right? See what the sky looks like. Yeah, the eye's not very far now. It's right to our south. We're in the North Eyewall for sure. For Cat 1, guys, this is about as serious as it gets. This is about the most serious Cat 1 I've seen. Storm surge is very legit on this thing. Actually, I said earlier today, this afternoon, on my stream earlier, I said this is a, tropical storm Cat 1 hurricane, but I've got Cat 2 storm surge. Okay, got to show you something else that just happened. Okay, I don't like what just happened here. We go out the other window here. Can't really take you outside, but I'm gonna try. Wow. Okay, this is a pretty crazy shot here. Let me just show you something here. I'm gonna roll down my west window, so I don't get. This is the highway, and right there is the west bay that intersects the east bay. It's across 231. It's a solid wall of water now across the highway. Both sides, both bays are connected now. Look at this. North Eyewall, east winds at 75 to 80 miles an hour, maybe gusts to 85. The two bays are now connected just south of Matagorda. And this is only a Cat 1. Remember, this is only a Cat 1 hurricane. Don't ever forget that. Yeah, this is Cat 1, guys. This is crazy. This is nuts, guys. Let's see if my message got out to the low surface. I think it did. I'm sure it did. Yep. Guys, I'm gonna have to back up. I'm gonna have to back up also because the water is continuing to rise. Yeah, the water's continuing to rise. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna back up. I'm backing up. The water's continuing to rise on the east side of the bay now. Water's continuing to come up. Right there's dry, nearly dry a few minutes ago, and it looks at the water. Continues to rise here on 231. 231, south side of Matagorda Bridge right here. The bay, this is going to be the Matagorda East Bay, East Matagorda Bay, with the east-northeast winds and east winds on the North Eyewall has pushed the water out of the bay over to the west, the main bay over here, Matagorda Main Bay, and it's flowing across 231, and I can tell you it's at least 1 to 3 feet deep from here all the way over to Matagorda Bay. This whole thing is flooded. This whole thing, probably from the Gulf all the way up to the highway, to the bridge, and all the way south. This is one mass water through here now. It's totally cut off. As soon as the wind totally dies down, I might be able to step outside, but you got to watch for, snakes and any other kind of varmint wants to get washed up out of the water, because they're going to be running to higher ground. They probably climb telephone poles, and you got all kinds of, wild animals. Maybe even some alligators in places. No, I'm not stuck on the bridge. We're fine. We're not in danger. Everything's fine. Just a storm surge. It went slowly dying down. Still got gusts of, it's went from 80 to 90 and probably down to 40 now. So get these little ripples of these surges coming through. The water, the white caps, it's been a long time, but I've actually got white caps, big ones, huge white caps now on the road here. 231 has got probably 1 foot white caps, 1 to 2 foot white caps in the middle of Highway 231. Storm surge, Cat 1 storm surge. Yeah, 231, south of Matagorda. It's a road south of Matagorda to the beach. It's underwater. It's about a 10, let me do the map here, how far that is down there. From where I'm at, it's, stand by. It says it's 5.9 miles, 6 miles. 6 miles is probably underwater, roughly. 6 miles of highways underwater. Yeah, there's houses and all kinds of businesses down this highway. Yeah, there's a lot of houses going to be underwater down here. From the south side of Matagorda Bay Bridge out to the intercoastal 5 miles south, it's probably 4 to 5 miles underwater. The next big challenge is going to be what happens when the sun look at radar again. Hopefully the rain will quit soon. I'm about as just almost in the dead center of the eye now. It's coming up. It looks like I just took a jog to the northeast, northeast. Yep, it's pivoting just south of us. Let's see if we go partly cloudy here. Okay, there's like no precip now. Half a mile from me. We're just about out of the last bit of showers. 84 mile jetties, okay? No, the entire road's underwater. Right, like look at the bay looking due south. The bay, the East Bay, Matagorda East Bay is now flooded westward into the West Bay for 6 miles. The road's underwater. I'm estimating 1 to 3 feet of water. The winds are slowly coming down, slowly. Yep, here comes the eye. Thank you. The radar's telling me on the Doppler radar is telling me that you can see where there's no precip falling. Obviously, center of the eye approximately, guys. I don't have other hardcore data. It looks like the center's right there, straight south of me, maybe 15 miles. Slowly lifting to the north. It's like right there, 15 miles due south of Matagorda is the eye, is the dead center. Probably the lowest pressure is right in that general area. Saints wobble. Can even make an argument. It's right here. Might even be just right here. Wind slowly dying down. It's almost all the rain's almost all stopped now. Almost. As soon as it stops, I'll get out to go shoot some video. Still getting a few little rains hitting the window here. It's almost stopped though. Wow. The wind pushes the water, right? So we'll see what we got here. Just waiting for the rain to completely stop. I'm gonna go out and get soaking wet. Made it this far without getting totally soaking wet. So the next big thing depends how this thing comes around. Well, that storm surge come up. Obviously, it's worse east of here. But the next thing's going to happen is as the eye passes, then you'll go to this kind of this northwest wind and southwest wind. Those are white caps going across 231. Yeah, there's a truck to my left just sitting there. Everybody's can't go any farther. This is it. Yeah, where the north eye is coming over me now. Still raining, and it's still windy. The wind's not as died down as much as I thought. You see how much way the hurricane is. As my wind is out, my wind feels like it's about it's not out of northwest. I've got about an 030 wind here, 020, 030 out of the northeast. So that tells me it's back to my southwest slightly. Got an 030 wind here, 020, 030. There's the seaweed. There's obviously the bay, and it's water's washed across the highway. That's going to be the east-west bay, I call it. And the Bay Bridge is right here. This Bay Bridge, we'll have a map bridge. So this is the bottom of the bridge here. That's where the water is. I'm looking out. I don't see partly cloudy yet, but I know it's close. Got my wind here is got about an 020. I'm looking straight out. My wind here, 020. maybe 030. Got like a northeast wind. I've not swung around in northwest or anything yet. Like a 020, 030. So that means the center's still back to my southwest. Should go in a little bit less. Should go hopefully partly cloudy here soon. People waiting on both sides of the bridge. The eye to make it over, right? God. I don't know what's going on south. I don't want to speculate at all. I don't want to speculate at all what's going on south of here. I don't know if everybody got out. I don't know if anybody's down there. I don't know anything about who stayed, who didn't stay, any of that, right? Yeah. It'll be sometime today that the water will recede, go back down, probably after lunch, maybe before lunch, and then people will start going down there and checking on people, I'm sure. I'm sure the sheriff and the county emergency managers and Coast Guard will start deploying. Texas has got a lot of resources down here. Yeah, way down there, that's just a reflection. I see some maybe some houses got some lights on down south there. Well, it's a time for a drink of water. Yep. I have no idea. Don't want to speculate. The water was moving very rapidly from east to west. I have no idea if there's water, if the road's been undermined, or if it's damaged. It's there's no telling, right? No, everything's fine here. Let's see if the hurricane hunter's out here right now. It's moving over land, so he might be done for the night. Once it comes across, they don't fly. In storm, low level reconnaissance, okay. Let's see what has he got. 980. I don't know how long ago that was. He's got multiple data sets here. Yeah, it's coming in. Here's the latest satellite. And you can see the, let's go last frame here. Come on. There we go. So we're right here. You see the hot towers back east. It's coming out up off this right here. It's 3 a.m. Okay, I got a special update. Just came out. 3 a.m. just came out. Central time. Wow. Make landfall within the next hour or two. Beryl is near the middle Texas coast. Expected to make landfall within the next hour. Live threatening storm surge is still ongoing. Sustained tropical storm force winds are well inland now. These winds will continue to spread inland. No stations located at, a NAW station, automatic reporting station, and Matagorda City reported a sustained wind at 68 miles an hour, gust to 86 miles an hour at Matagorda. We had the highest winds and the highest surge wind max here. Pressure continues to fall. And at this time, 982, 29 inches is the barometric pressure. Yep, 86. Wow. Yep. So we just had another. Oh, that's in Spanish. Got it. Okay, it's a brand new update bulletin from the Hurricane Center. Beryl is near the Middle Texas coast and expected to make landfall. Okay, I can't believe this guy's doing this. Okay, he's a local. That is not smart at all, guys. This is just, look at this. This is what you do not do, right? I don't care if you lived here. This is ridiculous. Look at this. There you go. Watch this. Let's see what happens with this guy, right? Is he going to win the Darwin Award this year, right? Okay. There you go. You have no idea if the road's gone, anything. Yeah, or good luck. You can live here all your life. I would not be doing that at all. Yeah, emergency services will not respond. If he gets stuck, he gets swept off the road disappears, and he's down. He's done. There's nobody going for him. Nobody. He's done. That was stupid. I'll just call it like I said. 3 a.m. in the morning, pitch black, storm surge across 6 miles of highway, and you drove in total darkness in a pickup truck down that road. Absolutely stupid. That's one of the most stupidest things I've ever seen in 45 years of storm chasing. That is absolutely stupid. Turn around, don't drown. Good luck on that deal. Guys, it's 6 miles. The water's across the bay all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. It's not like this little road here is underwater and then it all of a sudden it rises, because it actually gets lower the farther south you go. I was looking at elevation on the road map, and the farther south you go, the lower the road goes. It gets lower and lower below sea level. So there you go. Yeah. Yep, it'll come out of the back eye. Then the water from the other bay will come surging back, because all the water from the east bay has got west. It's going to come surging back, going the other direction as the wind whips around. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so much. You guys saw it live, so there you go. Okay. Can't help everybody. Can you believe that? That was pretty crazy, wasn't it? Yeah, good luck on that. Okay, guys. Yeah, I still see his headlights. So what happens, you get one guy does it, one person does it, the next one thinks, hey, I'm going to do it too. The winds are slowly coming down. Oh, there goes his brake lights. Something just happened. Uh-oh. Man, it looks like he's went to the right of the road. Yeah. I think he's getting, I think he got shoved to the west, to the right side of the road. Yeah, he's, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm not kidding. His headlights have disappeared. I'm not kidding. They're gone. His headlights are gone. His tail lights are gone. Can't see him no more. His car was going to the right. He's going off to the right, and now the tail lights have totally disappeared. I see. What do I see? I don't want to even speculate. I see headlights that look like they're trying to turn around, and the truck's bobbling. I don't know what's happened down there. I don't know what. Yeah. Look, I'm not gonna. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at Google Maps. Yeah, it curves. I see it curves, yes. Yeah, yeah. The water is, I can say this, I'm not going to go down there, but I can tell you the water is, right now, the water's dropping rapidly now on the main road. The water is dropping rapidly in the middle of the road. Look at the water now. You see pavement in the middle of the road. And about 20 minutes ago, you couldn't see it. The water's dropping rapidly here now. Okay, but we'll see what the backside does. The eye continues to come up over us. Look how fast the water's dropping. And it's dropped about 2 foot now. The water's went down 2 foot. So that's very interesting. I guarantee there's debris. My worry, which I don't want to go down there, even though I see the water's receding. There's a set of headlights pointing back north here. The reason I don't want to go down there is I don't want the the road's receding, is that that back eyewall comes back and your winds whip around as south-southwest or westerly as this eye, if it comes due north and the winds, depends how hard the winds come back around, they sweep back around. Yep, okay. Okay, water on the road. I'm not going down there. The water on the road. Lost again. Yeah, I know it's coming off and on. Look out the water. Look at the road's now semi-dry. But I'm really worried about the back wind. It snaps around. This back the other side. It's going to draw this water back to the other bay. It's coming up over. So let's see what this thing looks like here. See what my wind's doing. Stand by. Very interesting. My wind outside is still a very strong northeast to easterly component, almost like a 05 wind now, 05, 06 now. There could be some alligators. He's turning around. Yeah, the wind still right now is still 05. Yeah. So I've got an east wind here, kind of in east northeast 05, maybe 040, 050. But look at another. There's no little car wanting to go down there and test the waters. Okay. Yep. I'm not going to comment. They call somebody here. He's stopping. Yep. Bad deal. Hey, so the water went down really quick, like 2 foot above the road, and now it's dry in the middle of the road for a little bit. For about 100 yards, I see people stopping down there. Truck went down. I think he made it, not sure, but I'm not going to try it. But my wind's still like 05 here, roughly 05 on the south side of the bridge, and I'm gusting about 35 to 40, like 05, 05, 04 wind. Where are you at, and what do you see? Well, we're in the eye, but I'm on in the water. But they put out a special statement a while ago, about I think 15 months ago, and they said that we gusted 86, and that the circulation will move on shore in the next hour or two. And but it's basically Matagorda is basically saying the lowest pressure and the strongest wind and strongest wind gust was 86 here. I think it was 68, 68, and the gust to 86. That was on the OSOS deal or whatever, automated deal. It was intense. I guarantee you. I have no idea where the obule is. I think the center is, because I've still got a northeast wind here. The center's not on us yet. It's coming up. It's not. We're still probably still 5, 10 miles per hour. That's correct. I ordered pizza to be delivered to the bridge, but I still hadn't seen the pizza guy yet. Do you know anything about it? You seen the pizza guy driving around the north side over there? No, I'm just teasing. Pretty good service, yeah. He drove all the way down. He drove all the way from Houston to get it to us. Oh, it's going to. Okay, here's another guy. We'll see if this guy wins an award. So the water went down. These guys are racing down there. I'm worried about this back eye coming. I'm worried about this back eye coming around because the water from the East Bay went westward like crazy, right? So I think there's got a lot of water in it. It's going to come back the other direction. That back wall hits us, right? It's like people are going down there, and I guarantee you when that comes back the other direction, I got caught with that like an Irma on the Outer Banks. I had a Corps of Engineer guy call me. The winds were out of the east at like 80. The whole bay was dry. You could walk across it, right? It was mud flats, right? So the Corps guy calls me. He says, "Hey, I'm the Corps guy that built that on the Outer Banks." Hey, he goes, "Back to your west." He goes, "Well, I got an obdale there about 15 west." He goes, "The winds are snapped around to 90." And he goes, "You got a 6-foot storm surge headed your way at 40 miles an hour." And I know the guy wasn't kidding because he was very serious on the phone. And I looked back west, and it looked like literally like a tidal wave was coming. At first I thought the guy was, I knew he was serious because I just told the guy was very direct and very firm. And I looked west, and he goes, "You got to go south as fast as you can." And I blasted south, and I got on the curve down there on the Outer Banks on the curve there, and the storm surge, I could literally see it looked like a tsunami wave coming to the east, because as soon as the wind went from the southeast direction and it swung around and it whipped straight to west at 90, the water just come rushing in like a I mean, it's like a dam broke. I mean, it was crazy. when that wind switches around. Did you see it come up where you're at the marina? Yes. What's your plan now? I think we ought to go north with the eye. What? I see cars went down there and they're turning around and coming back north. Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing: all that water from this East Bay went westward. It's going to come back somewhere. It's not just going. As soon as that wind, I still got a northeast wind here, lightly. Go look at what? Okay, what do you see? I mean, you see something, or you wouldn't have said that. Buddy, I'm on the south side of the bridge. I've got a northeast wind here in 2025. The center's still south of me, about 10 miles, 5 to 10 miles. The eye, the dead center, and I'm looking straight up. No rain, but I'm still cloudy. Part of cloudy's coming in from the south, but I still got real thick overcast. Really? Hang on. I got another guy. I got to talk to Sheriff. Hang on. Store advantage, everybody. Okay, sorry about that. Here we go. We're gonna do something here. Okay. Just talking to some other guys I know. Let's see what's happened down here. Here we go, real quick. Oh, crap. Oh my God! Whoa! Let me back up. Let me look at this. Look at this, guys. This is nuts. Can you imagine? Now this is the guys going through the water. Look at that log. Look at the size of that. About a 2-foot diameter log. Okay, how's that working for you? Right in the middle of the road. Well. Whoa. Okay. Gotta get this. See, that's the kind of stuff you gotta watch for. That's just ridiculous, right? So that's that debris you can't see when the water's over the road. It starts floating. Okay. Get my seatbelt on. Winds are still out of the northeast here. Uh-oh. I think the water's still over the road down here, guys. Pressure's still dropping. Hurricane, the dead center's just about to pass us. Okay. Wait a minute. What in the world is going on there? I got a guy flashing a light that's in the water. Oh my God! I got a guy flashing at me. Back to the west side here. I don't know what's going on. Hang on, I gotta look at a map, see if that's a house or if it's what's happened here. Where's he at? Hang on. There's residential houses in there. That's guys flashing his light. Okay, I've got guys soldering lights. Right here is people, I guess the house is right here, got flooded right here. People with flashlights are flashing me right here. Yep. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm gonna stop. There's another guy. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure because the high water, I see there's debris. I'm just gotta look at see what's going on here, guys. Tons of debris. Oh yeah, got people flashlights. I got all kinds of stuff going on here, guys. Give me just a second. I'll take you with me. Big debris. Okay, big debris across the road. Got guys and flashlights back west here. There's an addition back here. County Road 257. You got people flashing. I'm sure there's water. Yeah, there's water all in the houses back here. So I'm gonna leave because we got rattlesnakes in the road. He says there's rattlesnakes in the pile of debris down there. A bird that's been traumatized from the hurricane. But there's definitely houses flooded here. They're up on stilts. Got people digging me. Okay, you back? Yeah, I'm back, babe. Yep, I'm back in the car and turn around. I'm leaving. The backside of the eye's coming. and it's getting ready to pass us, and we're going to whip around the other way, and the wind's going to come whipping the other direction, and the water's going to come back across this road. More than likely, depends how hard the whip is, right? If it's more of a subtle northwest wind, southwest wind, or a ripping west wind, right? Leave the bay. I'm northbound and down. I'm out of here. Yep. Okay. Phone's blowing up. Yep. Get my seatbelt on. We get back north. It's now 3:38 a.m. Continuous coverage live. Hurricane Beryl down here, and yes, yeah, I'm back. This is starting. Yeah, I know it's starting disconnected because I left the car. It's like, what are you doing? I'm going back, and then we're getting on the bridge, and I'm going back over the other side, get past this water right here. Wind's still out of the north. I think my wind's about to change to northwest here. Yep. You got to get out of here before the water comes surging back the other way. Yep. It's going to do that whiplash. Yep. Okay, got the big debris up here. Just going to watch for there's that big, somebody, they pushed that big log out of the road. That's cool. I think that may have been Eric Fox did that. Where are you at? I'm south of Matagorda Bay. Matagorda, the town of Matagorda, down, I'm in the eye. Wow, big old honking tree there. That's a big monster. You don't want that thing to hit you, that's for sure. You don't want it under the water either, right? Whoa. Okay, I'm going back over the bridge. Oh, wow, look at that big debris field. Boom. And there's rattlesnakes in the debris on the middle of the road. Guy says, yeah, found 2 rattlesnakes in the debris. They were hissing at him. It's like, okay, I'm out of here. I'm done. Not going to do a rattlesnake bite down here in the middle of nowhere. You won't get no help. It would not be a good situation at all, right? So I'm going back north with the eye. Let me see. I got to check out something here. Yep. Here we go. We're in the eye, baby. We're in the eye. Yep. Hang on a minute. Boom. Yep. Give me a second here. Boom. Yep, there I am. Stand by. Yep. Sorry about that. Get over here. Yep. Get on that. There's that. There I am. Boom, boom, boom. I've got to do one more picture. Boom. Got it. There we go. 334. I'm in the eye. Here we go. It's coming north. I think don't know for sure, but we should have Matagorda Bay should be official landfall. We'll see what they put down in the books, but it should be official. Yeah, backside of yeah, it's 84,000 people out. Yeah, with that thing coming north, guys, it's going to go crazy. You're going to get into deep stuff going on. Yep. Lights. Whoa. Wait a minute, I got water all over the place. What's going on there? I got water up on that side of the road. That's my road. That side of the town, look at that. I got water on that side. Look at that. You go over the main road here, and there's water. That's probably about a foot deep right there. There's water all over the place. Look at that. Just off the main road. There's water. Some of this is fresh water, and some of it's inland flooding water, right? Some of the bay, some not so much the bay, right? Since I'm in the calm, I'm going to start moving north of the eye because the back wall's coming. I don't want to be in here when the back wall hits. Not looking forward to that. Okay, I'm northbound and down out of Matagorda Bay now. Leaving Matagorda. Yeah, done here. Boom. I think those guys got some debris on the car. Yep, gotcha. Okay, I'm coming north. Got to watch the road. I'm going to take the main road out. I'm back northbound now to Matagorda. I'm heading up to, where are we heading? Wainsworth. I'm at Wainsworth and then up to Bay City. Coming your way, Bay City. Heading that way. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Man, they're getting hammered up at Bay City right now. You're in the eyewall. Got water here. This is near the marina. Yep, water's. Yeah, it's the mega surge. I think it's over with, but there's water over the marina. There's water on both sides of the road here at Matagorda Bay, south of town and north of town. It's right to the top of the road. So before any more flooding comes in, I'm going to continue to get north out of here. Yep. There we go. Yeah, and by the way, you absolutely got tornado warnings up north there. Let's see where we got. Excuse me. Thompson, Needleville, Fairchild's tornado warning up northwest of Houston there. Excuse me. Yeah, you got all kinds of. Oh yeah, man, you guys have got a lot of wicked stuff going on over there. Gosh. Back southwest of Houston, I thought it was northwest, southwest of Houston, you got tornado warnings. There comes the rain. Yeah, the eye's about to pass us here. Winds are picking up. Wow, didn't take long. Catching back up to the northern part of the eye. The center of the calm winds were just south of me here. We're calm, just about 3 miles south. The winds were calm. Yeah, I'm leaving the eye. I'm coming back north. I told you I was going to follow the eye northward, and here I go. We're northbound and down. Heading up to Bay City, man. We're going to get back in that north eye wall. It's going to go boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me look at the. Hey. Yeah, I haven't heard any 100-mile-an-hour winds. Whoever sent me that message. No, I've not heard anything. I heard 86. That was somebody from. No. No. The answer is no on that. Somebody sent me a text about 100-mile-an-hour winds, and I said no. I have no information of that at all. That's somebody out of Atlanta. It's one of the news people. No 100-mile-an-hour winds I've heard of. Heading up to Bay City. Wow, look at all the trees have been shredded here. Wow, look at that. Look at all the debris on the road. Yeah, they should have an official declaration here pretty quick. Should be Matagorda, just Matagorda Bay, just south side of Matagorda. Just kind of. Wow. Yeah, they're about ready to go to. Yeah, they're about ready to go. The west winds are coming in quickly from the south. That bay is going to come surging back east. I'm out of here. I'm northbound and down. Yeah. It is 3:47 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we are still continuous coverage of Hurricane Beryl. And it looks like we got some tornado warnings there southwest of Houston, and warnings coming in off the water, marine warnings as well for water spouts. Damaging winds are obviously onshore, and they're coming north. Look for the power outages to increase. Matter of fact, as I look at radar here, let me go to this, and let me go over here. And let me find it. Golly, I've got the radar shows big area of 80 to getting 95-mile-an-hour winds north of me. When I get back up here, I'm going to get some super wicked winds again. So I'm going to drive back into the super bad stuff. So I'm in the part of the cloud. I've got winds coming out of the northeast now. We come north, stuff's going to start flying again. It's going to be super crazy. So I'm kind of in the calm, and I'm going north. And when I get north up here, the stuff should get crazier. Right? Rapidly heading north. Gonna get on up here to Bay City. We'll see what it's like. More and more trees are shredded. Looks like the power's on ahead. Drizzle. More trees are shredded. That's big tree limb and debris on the road. It's getting that foggy, hazy look. Winds are increasing dramatically again, so I'm coming north. Wow. Look at the visibility dropping as I come north into the heavy rain bands. Still technically I'm wow, winds are really starting to gust now. Get ready, guys. We're going to go from calm winds to total insanity again. Is that the nuclear plant? Yeah, that's the new substation over to my left here. They got power. They got it going on over there. It's a little substation, the big power plant off to my west there. Yeah. South of Wadsworth. Yeah, nuclear power plant off on the left, thank you. That's interesting. Yeah, take a breath. I agree with you. It's been pretty intense. I'm pretty calm at this point. Got a sign that was blown down from the east winds. Yeah, lots of trees down here. Got damage. Yeah, I got all kinds of trees down and stop signs down. Yeah, trees are broke off. Got to watch for debris in the road. Just south side of Wadsworth, there's definitely damage. Big trees are down. Let me send some messages out. Hang on. Yep. Is power on? You gotta be kidding me. Power's on and they're getting gas. They're open. Wow. She's getting gas. You know what, guys? I think this is a perfect time to make a quick pit stop and get some coffee. What do you guys think? I think I deserve a cup of coffee. Like you cannot imagine, right? Let's do it. I'm gonna grab before the power shouldn't go out now. It shouldn't. No, I got plastic signs blown in the parking lot, stuff blown around. There's that same guy I talked to earlier. Wow. Here we go. I'm gonna throw stuff out of the car. Let's get rid of some trash. Let's get rid of some things that are no longer needed. There's some debris. Got pop bottles, water bottles. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I got debris in the parking lot. There we go. Okay. That's fine. I got you. Okay, that's fine. Let's pull this up here. I'm gonna try to get a cup of coffee real quick. Got some gas. I'm getting out of the stop sign. There's debris all over the parking lot. Signs got ripped off here. Not real bad, not bad damage. It's definitely bad. I mean, there's debris in the parking lot. It ripped off the signs. It tore the signs off at some of the edges here. Just a little bit of light damage, I call it. I might go in and get me coffee. Okay, let's just. It's about 80 mile an hour winds, dude. It's blowing, right? There you go. Yep. Let's get some coffee. This is just halftime. We're not done. You guys still with me? Live stream, everybody talk. Let's go. How's it going? from Ireland. Good morning from Ireland. We're over in South Texas. Just had a Cat 1 make landfall or making landfall here at Matagorda Bay. And now it's time. It's coming inland, and it's oh, you're such a pretty little storm. Let me look at something here. Oh, that's nice. Hang on. Are you serious? Wow. That's doing something really cool. Okay, here we go, guys. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. That's wild. Uh-huh. Lots of debris on the road. Lots and lots of debris on the road. Trees falling, more trees down. Wow, lots of, don't really watch the road here. More trees down. The damage is actually getting worse the farther north I come. Believe it or not, mainly tree damage. Got a car stopped here, so either he's got damage or something's across the road because he has stopped completely. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Chaser. This whole thing seems like it's starting to accelerate. Starting to pick up speed. Trough's grabbing it and starting to accelerate to the northeast now, north. Based on radar, it's starting to pick up its forward speed. So it's gonna quickly move inland now. So I have tornado warnings up to big trees down, more and more trees down. That's the thing you gotta watch for, just big old freaking trees down on the road. Yep. And I got a lot of gate-to-gate share, a lot of tornado couplets up to my north there. It's going to be basically southwest of Pasadena, Texas. Back southwest of you, you've got a lot of couplets forming. A lot of trees shredded. I'd call the damage light at this point. Scattered tree limbs broken, trees uprooted as they come north, up south of Bay City. Yeah. The winds are starting to get gusty again. They're about ready to get back into the the meat of the storm. Oh, a big tree down. There's a gigantic tree over down the road. See that big mother? There's a big freaking tree. There's a big old tree. That's the stuff you got to watch for. Yeah. Yeah. Just south of Bank City now. Heading up to Bain City right now, about probably 10 miles south of town, 8 to 10 miles south of town. There's large trees uprooted as we come north here. Majority of the power is still on, but there's a lot of people that don't have power. Last word I heard was 80-something thousand without power. Rain warnings over southwest of Galveston and tornado warnings to the southwest of Houston. Off to our northeast. Wow. Winds are getting really gusty now. We're about to drive into the really wicked winds again, guys. At Bay City here. We're gonna go from steadily increasing rain and wind, and the winds are really picking up now in I think northeast. You can feel the car shaking. I get about another 8 miles of road here. It's gonna go in a total whiteout. I'm driving back into going from the relatively calm, a little bit of wind, near the center of the circulation. And I'm heading up northeast. I'm going to get in that north eyewall, which is just relentless, 80, 90 mile an hour winds, relentless winds, very heavy winds. That's at Bay City, off to the east and east-northeast. Over Sweeney, they're getting absolutely hammered right now. Very heavy winds, very heavy rain. Wow. Wow, more trees shredded. Lots of trees shredded. Look at this. Yep, got a billboard sign there. It's it's like half hanging on. Looks like a highway sign, like a curve. Actually, believe it or not, some of the damage, probably in the coastal areas, was more. Still had trees, but definitely the tree damage is coming north is fairly substantial. A lot of trees are down, coming north on the highway south of Bay City. A lot of big trees on the outer roads, and some are in the road, in the northbound lanes. Yep, more trees, big trees down right there. Look at that, huge trees down. I think that took down. Wait a minute. Let me see if I think it did. Yep. Nope, it's just a big tree down. I thought it took down some power lines. Nope, that's just a big tree down. The damage just continue to escalate as I go north. All the trees, the winds are that north eyewall. The winds are on the east at 80, 90 miles an hour, and so the things broke from the east going to the west. More big trees down northbound lanes south of Bay City. Big trees down in the road, right? So you got to watch this when you get out. Morning drive, all this area. I probably advise not going to work anywhere on these roads. All these roads, east, west, north, south, all these out on the plain roads out here in this north eyewall. That's going to be Sweeney, over to Waynesworth, and then over to Bay City, everything in this area. Then off to the east there, Van Vick. All these damaging winds are coming north. Sweeney, all that big north eyewall, it's all producing damaging winds everywhere, all on that whole north eyewall. 70 to 80 mile an hour winds continue to come north, doing widespread damage over a huge area. Winds are really screaming now. I'm on the northeast now. They're dramatically picking up as I'm about to enter the precip core. It's like about 3-4 miles north of me. As soon as you get back in the precip, it brings those high winds to the ground. Wow, winds are screaming now. Pushing the car to the southwest. You see the blue dot? That's where I'm at. That's where the trees are uprooted. I'm about to go back in the north eye wall. This is just relentless, heavy wind, 70, 80, 90 mile an hour winds. Tornado warnings back off to my northeast there. Look at that. Big, huge trees down south of Bay City. Sorry about that. See tornado warnings, and you got all these heavy winds. Let's see what we've got here on velocities. Now, look at that. There's ice just south of me, and let's see what we've got. The winds are pretty crazy up here. They're just high everywhere, right? Look at that, 70, 80, 85, 90 mile an hour winds. All in this whole area, big, huge area of 80 mile an hour winds, right? And with the heavy precip, and all those winds are making it to the surface. So it's just, it's going to be widespread power outages, widespread damage. Probably not quite enough to take roofs off houses, but a lot of trees and power lines are going to be going down. It's going to be the main effect. Not all, but there may be some sheet metal roofs come off. If you get hit by one of those tornado bands, then that's it for more trees in the northbound lane, south of Sin City there. Yep, Bay City, excuse me. Wow, more big trees down in the northbound lanes. Big tree limbs down. Wow, big tree, more trees down. The farther north they go, the worse the damage is. Kind of doesn't make sense, but that's what happens sometimes. These hurricanes come in, they'll start unraveling. It's kind of like if you're spinning something, and as the friction, they come ashore. You'll see now. Let me get back on this other side of the road here. The winds are really picking up now. You'll see now. There's the center's back just to my south there, maybe a little bit southeast. Right back down here, and as you come back in the north eye wall, this is where all the damage is occurring now. This eye here, right? Very heavy torrential rain and extremely heavy wind damage is occurring with this eye as it comes north. That's what we talked about earlier. Since they put a special flash flood warning now, okay, from Van Vick, northeast, Bay City, Van Vick, that whole area there. Sweeney, you're getting absolutely hammered right now, hard. West Columbia, you're getting hammered. Richmond, you're getting hammered. Jones Creek, the whole area there, 70, 80 mile an hour winds over a huge area. The eye's coming up from the south. As soon as the eye gets to you, then the rain quits, the winds will drop from 80 miles an hour down to 50 for about 30 minutes, and you'll go down to 40 and then down to 20, and then finally down to about 10 miles an hour as the center of the eye passes you. Then the backside will come around, but it won't be quite as bad as the front north eye wall. The front north eye wall is very, very extreme. I've seen a lot worse, but this is pretty bad. You see a lot of signs leaning different directions as they come into town here. Just south side of Bay City now. And I'm going to take, you know what, I'm going to go through town. I'm going to go into town. I was going to take the alternative road and go to the east side, but I'm going to go into town on the main road and see what we've got down in town. If we've got damage in town, I got a pole. I got a telephone pole, metal pole down there, a light. That fell in the ditch. Thank goodness, a big 30-foot light pole busted off. You got poles broke off. So the farther north I come, the worse the damage is. There's more and more poles broke and trees uprooted. Still poles are broke. That's going to be electrical, kind of like power, the lost for words here, the lights, right? So you got to watch coming in the south side of the city now, Bay City. Winds, I'm getting back closer to the heavier precip core. Yep, the heavy precip core now is about 1 or 2 miles northeast of Bay City. You're out of the worst of the winds now. You're still going to be blowing pretty hard on the north side of the city. 1 or 2 miles northwest of town, you're still getting hammered. At the south side of town, the 40 mile an hour winds to 30 mile an hour winds are now coming in on the south side of Bay City. As the eye's coming in from the south, lots of trees broken in on the south side of town, broken off, leaning off to the west for these strong east winds on the north eye wall. Wow. See what these north winds are doing. I got a huge swath, but yeah, South side of Bay City, you're 30 to 40, and right across the city, I'm 60 on the south side, about where I'm at now. And then you get just north of town here, about 3 or 4 miles, and I'm 78 to 85 mile an hour winds. I've got blown debris now coming out of the northeast, going back southwest in the town of Bay City here. Just small tree debris. I'm looking around and see if we got any doors blown off or anything like that. I don't see very much heavy structural damage, thank goodness. Mainly just it's trees and light poles is the main damage I'm seeing. Which is what you expect with a Cat 1 hurricane. Small plastic debris, the roadways, just the awnings. Well, they have had a lot of street flooding, ongoing flash flood warning. I mean, the Bay City, you're in a flash flood warning for Bay City for flooding, and you do have flooding in the city, low-lying area. Freshwater flooding is occurring ongoing now. All the ditches here in Bay City are full. The water, the ditches are plumb full of water. Probably 3 to 4 foot of water in the ditches now. Very full. The just Bay City, the water is very, very deep on the sides of the roads. You've had a lot of water here. Let me see how much rain you've had here. You've had a lot of water. Wow. They've got 6 to 9 inches of rain. You've had 6 to 9 inches of rain here in Bay City. The other side of Bay City, flood water. Freeport, down southeast of me here, gusted at 96 miles an hour. Freeport, you gotta have damage and winds are coming ashore all on the coastline. It's not over. 102,000 people across South Texas without power now. Parts of power's out in Sun City here. Trees are down in parts of the city now. See tree limbs. Again, not much in the way of heavy damage, more of a 80. Yep, move it north at 12 miles an hour. Thank you. Look at this flying debris. Look at this, guys. As I'm still in the city here. Look at the debris. Look at the debris. See, I'm getting back into the eye where I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming in. Still coming north. 60. Was it 1636? That cross here, you can see the winds are out of the northeast. You see flying debris, small debris. It's mainly tree debris. I'm getting in the north eyewall where the heavy winds are and the heavy rain. Wow. Wow, look at this water. This is freshwater flooding from all the heavy rain across the city. Got water about 2 to 3 inches deep right there. You're in a flash flood warning. You're in a hurricane. Gosh, the winds are wicked up here. Gosh. Shows winds over 90 plus up here. Oh, this thing is just ripping. Like the power's out up on the north side of the city. Power's out, a lot of fresh water, inland flooding. Look at this water. Again, water flooding. We've got some very, very heavy powers out on the north side of the city. Osprey bird is hunkering down. Wow. This is just nuts. Tell you the wind. Wow. I'm at about 50 here, about 3 miles north. It goes to 90 miles an hour. I'm 50 and I'm going to 90 mile an hour winds in about 2 miles. More trees uprooted. Winds are screaming out of the east northeast. Damaging winds are coming north. I believe a while ago we had a wind gust. Stand by. I gotta check here. Stand by. Submit. Gonna call somebody. What's the latest? Say what again? Okay, what did it say? Well, I haven't heard. Seriously, I've been driving. I figured it was there, but what did it say? So the official landfall, Matagorda. Okay, so we nailed it. Okay. The harbor's underwater, right? Yeah, there's debris. I went south there about 5 miles from the bridge, and some guy with a flashlight in those houses. There's just water. Most of them are on stilts, but it got 3 to 4 feet deep there. I'm coming north. I'm now north of Sun City, and I've got a policeman up there. They know it's a different deal. Anyway, I'm coming north, Chris, and I've got it shows I'm going from 50 mile an hour winds, like just north of the city, and I got winds of 90 miles an hour, about 5 miles north of Sun City now. Man, there's damage over a huge swath coming north. Mainly trees, small aluminum poles. You know, it's the normal stuff with the Cat 1, right? I haven't seen much structural. I haven't seen roofs off or any of that stuff. I'm sure it may occur in some places, but I haven't. It's mainly just poles and signs, metal deals. Okay, here comes. I'm just about to move into the 80 sustain. I'm about to come back into the north. I'm going to come north. Does this thing still look like it's moving, Chris? Due north, northwest, northeast. What's your take? Or due north? Correct. Okay, yeah. Okay, my winds are really blasting here. Yep. Okay, it's pretty crazy, bud. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I talked to him. They pulled up beside me, and I'll tell you about that later. It's funny. Yeah, what was his number? Not 80. Yeah, it plummeted there that last 2 hours. Guys, okay, I'm going to whiteout conditions now. Look at my stream. I'm come back up to the eyewall now. Relatively calm, 40-mile-an-hour winds. Now I'm into 75 to 85-mile-an-hour winds now out of the northeast. And tree flying, tree branches breaking off. The road's covered with limbs. What's the next big city north of me here? It's up here a little ways. Make sure there's no. It almost gave a Category 2 hurricane. Getting gusts of 96 miles an hour on the coast. Is that back by Freeport and Galveston area? Galveston and Freeport gusted 96 miles an hour. That'll definitely rip off some roofs. $132,000 without power now coming north. Now, well, I wouldn't be surprised, Chris, it gets this heavy belts of wind coming off to Houston and north there. I wouldn't be surprised we have 500,000 people or 1 million people without power as this comes north. It's a wall of wind. It's just, you got 80-mile-an-hour winds over about 25 counties. It's just, you're going to have problems going a total whiteout. Yeah. What county? That's a great question. North of Sin City. Or what do I say? Sin City? I'm thinking Las Vegas. Bay City. Sorry, Bay City. Apologize. Yeah, look at my stream. It's pretty much out of control. I don't know if this guy's in trouble or he stopped because the wind's so bad. Let me check on this guy here. I'm just gonna. Yeah, right. No, it's out of control, buddy. It's 80 plus here now. Yeah. Bye. Make sure these guys are okay here. I think it's another chaser. It is. Yep. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Yep. Pulled off. It's just. Back in the hurricane, guys. Uh-oh. Bad news there. Now I've got really bad stuff going on. Okay, I got high line tension wires down now. Okay, I got big power line grids down. North of got damage. I call this more serious damage now. So I'm gonna call it 3 miles north of basically. Let me call 911. Up to this point, it's not been too bad, but let me tell them what's going on. Yeah, dispatch. Hey, I'm a storm chaser. I'm on the highway north of Bay City here, 3.3 miles north of, and I've got power lines across Highway 60 and the northbound lanes, 3.3 miles north of the city, from the intersection of 35 and 60, 3.3 miles north. And it's about, I'll tell you where the power lines are down. It's where 101 goes west off of 60. That's where the. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's gonna be 3.3 miles north of Bay City on Highway 60. Northbound lanes are dangling right above. They're dangling right above. They're about 5 feet off the ground in the northbound lanes. And that's and if you 101 Country Road goes back to the west here. I'm at 101 and 60. I'm immediately north of that intersection is where the power lines are across the road. They're not on the road. They're dangling up and down like 5 feet to 8 feet above the road. And winds are yes. Yes, northbound, yes. Southbound lanes are dangling above the road. Looks like there's a set of 4 of them, maybe 3 of them, four lines. Yep. And the winds here are probably sustained at 75, gusts to 80 here out of the northeast. I'm back. The real damaging winds. Are you in Bay City, ma'am? On the dispatch? Okay, so I'm weather guy. So your winds are going to be calming down there. The eye's coming up to you now from the south. So your winds are going to drop dramatically in the city, and the damaging winds are pulling away from the city now. They're moving up north part of the county. So you're going to get dramatically better, right, over the next hour or so. And then the damaging winds are leaving the city now and moving north. So you might be able to, if you're holding calls to let the winds die down, probably in the next 30 minutes you'll be able to get people back out on the road to go run your calls. So because the winds are going to be back down under 30 miles an hour here in about the next 30 minutes as it's coming north. Those calmer winds are coming into the city now. So if you got calls waiting, to get people out to run the calls, just FYI. Okay, thank you for your help, ma'am. Bye-bye. You bet, bye-bye. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to go. Let's just look at this, what's going on here. So, yeah, when winds over 30, that fire dispatch and police dispatch stop all calls out on the road, but and I could hear the background. The phone was ringing off the wall. Background on the calls coming in. Yeah. Yeah. So once the winds get down to like 25 and under, then the fire rescue and police can start going to the 911 calls that are and what they call in the queue, waiting to be dispatched because they can't get the people out. They can't make the runs while the winds are 50, 70, 80 miles an hour. So as the winds calm down, that 25 to 30 range, then the 911 dispatch can start placing calls on the highest priority. If somebody's trapped or, somebody's, entrapment at a house or water rescues or those things, those calls will start getting dispatched as they back up on the 911 call. That's how but that was Bay City 911 dispatcher. So she's going to notify the utility company that the lines are down, just over the road. They're definitely going to create a problem, right? So, because you don't know if those winds at the pole go ahead and collapse and the lines come all the way down. Or the biggest problem you got at nighttime, like right now, it's not going to be up here in a couple hours, is that at this time of day and night, is people are driving if they don't see the line, especially if you got an 18-wheeler, you got somebody coming north or just a box truck coming north on this road, they'll hit those lines, right? And you don't want that to happen. So I'm going real slow here, about 20 miles an hour northbound on Highway 60. And I'm sure that if that one's going on, there's going to be more damage. Got more trees down there. So just continuation of trees down, power lines down, poles down, and these a belt of these 70 to 80 with gusts to 90 miles an hour are coming north in a very wide band all the way back over from, oh my gosh, there's going to be a pretty wide swath. It covers a big area. This back here, yeah. It's going to be all the way from just south of Houston, Galveston area, all the way back to Matagorda. There's a big area that's got a huge area of 70 to 90 mile an hour winds. Look at the radar again. Yep. It's coming up. Still in the, wow, it's just amazing how wide. Another thing that happens is a big, huge eye now. Wow. The bottom of the eye, it did officially make landfall at Matagorda, that's where we were at. And wow, I've got a really tight circulation now. Boom. Wow, Waynesworth looks like it's dumbbelled on itself. Actually looks like it's moved back to the northwest. Wow, just north of, I put the center of the hurricane right now, just north of Waynesworth. just north of Wadesworth. This is the center of the hurricane. Coming north, it may be coming a little bit to the north-northwest. This area, Bay City, on north here, you're getting hammered. Looks like the next city right now, Lane City, you're absolutely getting pummeled right now, hard. Boiling, Wharton, Damon, you're all in the 70 to 85 mile an hour winds. Yep. Guys, right now where I'm at, the car's at fiscally, I'm in 57 mile an hour winds, but you go about 4 miles north, the winds go to 85 to 90 miles an hour, 4 miles up the road here. You got destructive, just damaging winds. Damaging winds now are covering a huge area. Thompson, Greatwood, Roadsburg, they're coming into you now. Heidelberg, Wharton, that whole area's got damaging winds. I'll show you on the map here. See this right here, guys? I'm back down here north of Bay City. Damage there. This whole area right here, it's a massive area, big area. This covers probably about 10 or 12 counties in here. This is all 80 mile an hour winds, 80 to 85, 90 mile an hour winds, covering a huge area. All those counties are having damaging winds coming north now with the eye. The eye is immediately south of me. It's just south of Bay City now. The center of the hurricane's just south of Bay City coming north. It's right here. So Whitworth right there. And all this onshore flow here. That's why you're getting wind gusts at 96 miles an hour back down here. That's onshore flow. That's these winds on the southeast side of the hurricane now. That's onshore flow there. Look at that, 94, 98, 97 mile an hour winds coming onshore now. You're gonna have massive storm surge over here too. This whole area. Now this area here, you're gonna continue to get pounded. Probably right up. You're gonna have very strong flow all morning long. Probably through about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, you're still going to have 80 to 90 mile an hour winds coming onshore with storm surge. The winds have swung. They're out of the northwest here back to my Matagorda. The winds are coming, getting ready to come back, ripping out of the northwest now. You're getting ready to switch your winds hard now. You're going to come gusting out of the northwest as the eye's past you now. You're going to swing around the northwest, and the water out of the west bay is going to probably start going back to the east bay. And then this over here, it's surging up north like this. Still have onshore flow with the hurricane pulling off. The winds will increase out of the south here with stronger upflow, right, as it comes north. And then the damaging winds will continue up to the north here. This damaging wind area will continue to expand as the hurricane unravels. Okay, it spreads out. It's kind of like a skater. As the winds spread out, as it starts to weaken, as hurricane winds, the center of this eye, the winds will spread out in all directions. So you'll get a bigger and bigger area of damaging winds with time. They won't be as intense as they are now, but over the next 2 to 3 to 4 hours, you may have an area will expand about double its size now, but instead of being 80 to 90 mile an hour winds, you'll get more like 50 to 70 mile an hour winds, and they'll expand out and spread out, right? As the hurricane winds down, it's unraveling, and all those winds are from the center are going to be displaced. That energy is going out in all directions, right? So with time, it'll get better. But right now, everybody from southwest of Houston, including Houston, you got damaging winds just southwest of Houston coming into the southwest suburbs, Sugar Land. You got damaging winds all through here coming in on the southwest side of Houston now. 70, 80 mile an hour winds are coming north just on the southwest suburbs now. You're getting damaging winds. Sugar Land, I've got big trees down here. Look at this. Got debris flying there. Look at this tree. Just huge trees are flying debris. Again, this is all major damaging winds coming north out of Bay City, just immediately north of the hurricane, all coming up north now. Over a huge area. Large trees continue to be uprooted. Continuously damaging winds are coming north with this north eye wall, this big wide area. This big north wall, eye wall is coming north, and you're going to continue to have very destructive winds now coming north over a big area, right? All these counties, you're having damaging winds in progress right now. All this area right here, it's very damaging winds over a big area. All those towns are getting damaged, right? So if we look at the area, just from an east-west, kind of northeast, southeast wind, 60 miles, probably by 30 miles north-south, right? So 30 by 50, you got 15, I'm doing this quick math off the top of my head, was it 100, 50 by 10, you got 10, you got 500, you gotta have about 350 miles, 350 square miles of damaging winds, right? That is a lot of wind. Right, large trees are being uprooted. Actually, the damage is getting worse as I come north. It's actually the damage has been getting worse as the farther north I come, right? So those damaging winds will continue to expand, and I'm seeing more and more bigger trees on the highway northbound 60 north of Bay City. This is in the North Eyewall. Extremely heavy destructive winds now continue to do major damage now coming up. The damage is actually increasing as I come north, right? So as the hurricane starts to spread out its winds, you're going to have a damage over a very large area. Look for the power outage numbers is going to soar over the next 4 to 6 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if we get upwards of 1 million people without power. I don't know what the last count was, like 150,000, 180,000. That number is going to continue to soar as these damaging winds continue to move north in very heavy populated areas such as Houston, Sugar Land on the southwest side, the west side of the city, as these damaging winds, and also as well as Galveston and down south there, you got this massive onshore flow of 90-mile-an-hour winds coming onshore there at Galveston. Damaging winds with storm surge continues to come onshore now from Galveston all the way back over here to back south here. Lots of damage reports coming in on the spotter ID. I can tell you that. Yep, it's 443. 100 something thousand, 192 maybe was the number I just read. 192,000. Gonna send another report in. Stand by. Almost up to Lane City now. Lane City, you're getting absolutely hammered. There's no doubt about it. You're in 80-mile-an-hour winds now at Lane City. That whole area up here, you're getting a lot of really high winds, 80, 85. I'd say probably 70 sustained, gusts to 85. Wharton, El Campo, there's a big tree down in the northbound lanes of 60. There's another large tree down, a very large tree. That's about 100-foot tree down. Big tree. Northbound 60 is a mess. All these northbound, southbound roads, you need to use extreme caution. You've got lots of roads going to be blocked as the morning sun comes up and people start getting out to go to work and go places. It's you're going to have a lot of debris on the roads, power outages. So you got to watch the stoplights, stop signs. Lane City, Bowling, Wharton, you're all getting very high winds. Another large tree down. Hunger Food, I hope I'm saying there's another big tree down. Continue north on Highway 60. Bay City, lots of trees uprooted, power lines down, telephone poles snap. Not so much heavy structural damage, but a lot of wind damage from trees and power lines is mainly most of what I'm seeing. Lane City, you're having a big area, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. El Campo, same for you as well. These damaging winds are continuing to move north, just ahead of the eye. That's back south of Sun City. Bay City, excuse me. Got Sun City, Bay City. Wow. The storm is slowly starting to intensify, starting to accelerate. Wrong choice of words there. The storm is starting to accelerate to the north now. Still to the north, northwest, north. Larger trees uprooted on Highway 60. Highway 60 mainly northbound, from the trees falling from the east side of Highway 60, falling to the west. And some of the trees are covering the northbound lanes of Highway 60 at numerous locations, at about 15 or 20 locations from Bay City northward. A good 20 miles, there's probably about 15 or 20 trees down. About every mile to 2 miles, there's a big tree uprooted laying across the road. So far, it's passable with some about 3.3 miles north. There's power lines dangling just above Highway 60. Those power lines are dangling from the east-west power lines across the roads. $162,000 without, yeah. That number is going to continue to climb rapidly over the next 5 to 6 hours. Wow. $4:50 a.m. Central Time, still covering Hurricane Beryl that's making its made landfall at Matagorda. Matagorda Bay, Matagorda City, Matagorda is where was that about an hour ago. Come north. Now the center of the hurricane is literally coming into Bay City. The center of the hurricane is now about 10 miles south of Bay City, coming north. Unbelievable. Somebody saying Transformers popping in distance. From Central Houston. Okay, yeah, you're damaging. Yeah, green flashes. Yes, that's correct. So one of the people's telling me is now I got transformers blowing. That makes sense, right? So what's happening is but yeah, absolutely. So Houston, you've got very destructive winds. Yeah, you've got damaging winds coming across the city of Houston now. Let me look here. Oh, look at multiple. Let me go to a different radar here. Okay, the terminal Doppler's out. They're down. Probably lost power or something. Now, terminal Doppler's out. Hang on. Yep. Yeah, just to your southwest now. You got very damaging winds coming up from the south. You're not very far now. (10 to 15 miles southwest of Houston). You got 80 mile an hour winds coming up at you. So damaging winds are probably for sure Frisco, Manuel, Alvin. Obviously, just south of Sugarland, 80 plus mile winds are coming in. You got about 70 over you now, 45 right now, but you're about ready to go to 70 plus. Fifth Street, Greatwood, the 70 south of Sugarland, about 10 miles south of Sugarland. The 70 plus mile winds are coming north. You're gonna have damaging winds are coming north. So, yep. From Houston westward. Let me double check on my map here before I say that, but I'm pretty sure I got the right interstate. So correct. Interstate 10, that's correct. So damaging winds now are about 20 miles south of Interstate 10, east-west. Damaging winds are coming north now. They're gonna be approaching Interstate 10 over the next hour and a half. Damaging winds are gonna be crossing Interstate 10, starting probably around at 6 a.m. The damaging winds are gonna be coming north with the eye of the hurricane south. You're gonna see damaging winds along Interstate 10, excuse me. Obviously, along Highway 90 runs east-west also, comes out of Rosenberg and goes west. Damaging winds are there now, and they're going to continue to get worse as the damaging winds are coming north now. So the southwest suburbs of Houston westward, you got damaging winds continue to come north into the city, southwest suburbs of the city. Highway 60 southward, damaging winds are continuing to move north. Radar is just absolutely pretty amazing. It's a big area of damaging winds. Wow. I'm trying to read you guys' comments, but can't get all of them. Yeah, pick it up, right. Yeah, lights. Yeah, you guys are, if you're in, I'm sure you already know this, of course, sun's gonna be coming up soon, but get your phones. The other best advice I got for you is, I'm just thinking here, the way the wind is, the way the hurricane's coming up from the south, if you're north of Bay City, the winds are going to be screaming out of kind of the east-northeast. Yeah, basically out of the east-northeast at 80, 85 miles an hour. So you want to stay away from the east walls of the house. Stay away from the east walls of the house. If you're north of the hurricane and the winds are out of the east, northeast and east at 80 miles an hour, stay away from the east sides of the house. In other words, you've got trees on the east side that could fall into the house. Stay away from the east side. Get more to the west side of the house. And as these damaging winds come in, if you got a lot of trees around there, older trees or trees that you think may come down, or you got weak structures around you, move into don't stay upstairs in the second floor. Get the kids and get to the first floor of the house. All the area from Highway 60 southward, excuse me, down to Bay City, all the way to the southwest suburbs of Houston. Get the kids and the family off the second floor, get them to the first floor. I'd probably go into the interior bathrooms in the center of the house. So if the damaging winds, tree falls into the house, you get windows break or anything from trees falling or debris flying through the air, you don't want it to come through the winds. You don't want to be in the second floor of a house or condo. If you're in an apartment, something like that, try to get to the lowest floor possible. As these damaging winds are coming north now up to Highway 60 southward and I-10 eventually over the next hour, as these damaging winds are making their way northward. So you're gonna have power outages, you're gonna have trees coming down and possibly telephone poles coming down. And like I said, this area extends from northwest of Bay City, back southwest of Bay City, all the way over to the southwest suburbs of Houston. You've got 80 plus mile an hour winds over a big area, and these are damaging winds. I got telephone poles, more telephone poles are breaking here north of Bay City now. They're leaning over to I've got a bunch of poles. Just, you can see the poles on the right side. See if you can see them here. Yeah, I've got poles. All the poles are about to break here. They are breaking. Look at the power lines there. Look at that. These are poles are breaking on Highway 60. These are 80 to 85 mile an hour winds coming, excuse me, I'm getting hoarse, coming north with the, this is tricky here. Gotta watch this here. This is real tricky. Okay, I gotta do something. I'm not moving. I gotta get my big spotlight out. Hang on. Yep, gotta get this up. Yep, do that again. One more time. Okay, there we go. There's that. Where'd you go, man? Let me get it back. There's that. Okay. Of course, it's telling me something on X. Okay. Wow. Just a minute. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shut up. I got my window down. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and let you listen. Okay, listen to this. This is 80-mile-an-hour winds and big highline tension wires. Listen to the wind. Listen to the roar. Can you guys hear the roar? Listen to the roar. Somebody give me, you heard that? Remember earlier I told you when the winds get above 75, 80 miles an hour, there's a very distinct harmonic sound that the power lines give off. These are big transmission lines just on the west side of the road here on Highway 60. They're screaming hard. There's your damaging winds coming north, guys. 80 to 86 mile an hour winds, gusted 90. This is in the north eye wall of the Hurricane Beryl coming north. Hear the frogs. Wow. Hear the frogs, hear all the animals, or the, man, these power lines are screaming out here, whistling. More power lines that not down, but they're just right above the road. You know what, guys, I need to do? Let me do this. I've got my emergency flashers on. I'm gonna grab something out of the back of the car. That wasn't fun. I get it. Just a minute. Got my emergency flashers on. See these lines right here? Not down. They're bouncing. More trees down. Look at all these telephone poles. They're all leaning to the west along Highway 60 out of Bay City. They're not down. A few of them are, but not all of them. And then the big ones on these big transmission lines, they're still up. These poles, these big heavy metal poles are still up. The lines on the west side of the road are screaming though. Looks like it may have another pole down right here. Okay, that's, I got something bad happen here. Something really bad. What in the heck happened there? Just a minute. I've got something really bad. What is that? What in the world? It's like a fence or wall. Hang on. It's a billboard with, hang on. This is crazy. Let me stop. I'm not running through that. Hang on. Some kind of flag. This is a pole with the flag construction stuff on it. Yep. Try to tell the guy. Okay, that's this. Luke's flag. Look at this. That's just not a wire, it's a loose flag. Yep. See all the different crazy things you can see out here? Okay. Wow. Got another station there, Freeport, gusted 91 miles an hour a minute ago, a few minutes ago. Yep. Guys, what are you doing? Yep. What's that? What a rocket. Almost up to Lane City. Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Chris, on that one. $200,000 climbing. 200,000 without power. Yeah, that number's going to skyrocket. It gets in those heavy populated areas. Houston, all the way west there, you're going to have the power outages are going to start soaring. These high belta winds are coming north. Wow. Just remember, guys, this is a Cat 1. Remember this. It's a Cat 1. 200,000 climbing, storm surge. It's just a Cat 1. That's what they said. It's just a Cat 1. Yep. Yeah, these things not moving very fast north at all. God. Hey, this thing looks like it's just like crawling north. Really? I saw that. Where do you think the center is? I got it just south of Bay City. Like 5 miles, 8 miles south of Bay City. It looks like the dead center. Trough. Like where? You mean up by Texarkana? Okay, so the new European model, the wind swath takes damaging winds from Houston area all the way to Texarkana today. Just damaging winds all the way, what, 300 miles northeast? Yeah, probably about 100 miles wide, 75 to 100 miles wide, and all the way to Texarkana, all the way from Houston to Texarkana, damaging winds the entire path. Yeah. You're right, tornadoes, right, exactly. We had tornadoes up north there. Oh, really? Did not know that. Okay. $250,000 people without power now. Numbers going up rapidly. Yeah, you guys get those high winds in the southwest suburbs of Houston. Like I said, an hour ago, I think you'll have 1 million plus without a power. Yeah, I got telephone poles on 60 here continue to lean and about to break over. They're leaning at a 45-degree angle now. They're leaning hard. They're about to break, snap. All the power lines on the east side of the road are about to snap to the west. Yep. God, the winds on this thing are, actually the wind field as it spread out, the winds are, wow. I've got, if you go look at radar, I think it's a Cat 2 also. I think the reanalysis, they'll probably see it as Cat 2. Cat, there's got to be a lot of damage, storm surge, Freeport area. I've got solid 91. I got solid 91 to 105 mile an hour winds southwest of Freeport coming northeast on the southwest flank, or the southeast flank coming northeast. Or the wraparound, the onshore flow there has got to be unbelievable. I mean, as far as the roofs are ripped off over there. Okay, I did not know that. Which town was that? Freeport's got roofs ripped off their building over there at Freeport, okay? Yeah, the storm, this is like a Cat 2 storm surge, people, maybe even Cat 3 storm surge. Yeah, storm surge, we talked about that this morning. I said, this is not going to be a Cat 1. I said, at the end of the day, well, we're going to remember, I said this at 9 o'clock in my live shot this morning. That's what everybody's going to remember is the storm surge on this thing and the damaging winds over a huge area, and people are gonna like, hey, that was only a Cat 1. Look at what happened, right? You can't underestimate these things, right? So we've got the stream still going. I'm crawling north here. Yeah, the damage, of course, it's got to be pretty major back south down there. It's got to be. I mean, they've had 80, 90 mile an hour winds on shore now for what, 3 hours? Oh, huge transformer explosion. Did you see that on my live stream? Wow, that was massive to my northeast. Did you guys see that on the live stream? It was probably just off the camera to my northeast. Huge transformer, substation or transformer just exploded. About probably 5 miles to my northeast in the middle of those 80 mile an hour winds. Oh, that was a big one. Man, that lasted for about a good 20, 30 seconds. That was a big one. Gosh, that had to be, that was up just east of Bowling, just east of Bowling's where that big, that's when that big power flash was, just east of Bowling. Wow. Gosh. Yeah, they were together. Well, I don't think Houston Hobby's going to be open this morning for a while. Maybe not even later today. Depends if the power situation at the airport, right? May have to. As the operation says. Where do you think the center is now? Yeah, I agree with you. Yep, it's right there. Yep. It's right in that area, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, that south end, he didn't want to give up, does it? He doesn't want to. Really? Yep. Tornado warning in the city of Houston now. You sure do. Houston, you got a tornado warning now. It's like, where that tornado's at? Where's that? Yeah, I see that. We go to the terminal dumper. Yeah, let's go to the airport. Yeah, there we go. Houston Hobby's radar's out. Yeah, the Houston International. I'm sure it's there. Yeah, it's not real defined. It's there. You got the wind switch over there. I mean, it's definitely something going on there, but it's not screaming out, right? Wow. Man, I can't believe all the onshore flow down there, man. They've got some really high winds. Yeah, Freeport area's got to have really bad damage. Have you talked to Brett lately? Okay. There's a lot of people down there. It says flash flooding. Hang on, I gotta listen outside here. Hang on a second. It sounds like the winds are screaming. Yeah, they're howling while I go. Go ahead, I'm listening. What was you saying, Chris? Oh, really? Gosh. It's almost like it's getting worse here. It kind of really is, right? But it's like really crazy. I mean, you go from this 50 and all of a sudden it'll get to 80, 85 for like 10 seconds and then back down to 50, and it's like that dry air, that eye mixes in with the wall, man. It's just, it goes like super berserk in a very just seconds. Really? God, I got so much tree debris flying through the air. Tons of tree debris flying through the air. It's like a wall of debris. Okay, I'll let you go. I'm gonna keep coming north here. Thank you, buddy. Bye-bye. Guys, you should be good. You might be cutting out a little bit because I'm in very intense cores, and Starlink, as far as I know, everything's working. We're north of Bay City here, good 25 miles, just southeast of Wharton. We're coming into Lane City right now. Coming into Lane City. Just a couple miles south of Lane City is where the yeah, 250 skywriting. Those damaging winds are getting up into the southwest suburbs of Houston, the western suburbs, and the damage is going to continue to get, the numbers should continue to skyrocket. These damaging winds are coming north up toward Highway 60 east west, as well as Highway Interstate 10.